Hi everyone, welcome back to Motor Mondo. So I've got two more races to share with you today, so I hope you've got time to watch them. That would be awesome if you could. So the first race, I'm at the back of the grid, I've not set a qualifying time, and I'm in a car that I've never actually been in before. So it's all new territory. I didn't even set a qualifying time. The reason why I've decided to do this race today, and the race after this one, is my safety rating took a really bad hammering after last week's races in the Super Formula. So my plan was get the car, get on the track and just run a couple of super clean races, even if that means being at the back of the field and keeping out of trouble. So straight away here guys, we've got a car who spins, and I've managed to make a place on another British guy called Bubba Cush. So bear in mind guys that I've never driven this car before, and I really struggled with it, I've got to admit with you at the start. As you can see, I made a complete mess of this. I've just missed that barrier, and Bubba's going to get past me again, which is fine. I just want to try and not pick up any penalties and pretty much keep out of everyone's way, if that's at all possible. So this is 8 laps, and I'm doing it on hards with no stops. So what happens in this race, oh, Bubba Cush made a mistake again, so I was able to retake the place off him. Now in this race everyone, I'm not stopping, but a lot of people will actually make a stop and change tyres, but you do have to race on hards. It is mandatory, although you can start on mediums. So I've moved forward a little bit, and Johnny Mon, I think had taken a penalty, and I'd caught up a little bit to the back of him, so I was able to sneak past him. So I've moved myself up to 13th place, and I am going to have quite the battle in this race with Johnny Mon. So Johnny Mon's ran it really right wide there, and this is going to hopefully allow me to keep out of trouble through Eau Rouge. And Eau Rouge I did make a couple of mistakes on, I've got to admit, and got a couple of half-second penalties, but it wasn't too bad. See, he got one there, Johnny Mon, because he went over the line, so that cost him. But yeah, I was really struggling for pace with this car, really struggling. I kind of wish I picked a different car now, one that I'd felt more comfortable in. I think I'd have been more comfortable in that BMW, to be honest. But because my usual cars in GR3 that I tend to race is the Lexus and this BMW. And I got a tap there from Johnny. It hit me. Now, I do believe Johnny's going to get a penalty now for this. But yeah, I was a little bit annoyed, but I was also thinking, well, if I keep out his way, he'll be alright. But Johnny gets penalised for that. He gets a 3-second penalty added onto his half-second penalty. So, yeah. I'm not sure he meant to do that. I think it was an accident. But, well, I certainly hope it was anyway. But like I say, I'm not too bothered. I'm just trying to keep out of trouble, to be honest. But if you watch my races, you'll know that I usually end up in some kind of trouble, because I usually end up starting near the back and then straight past Johnny, because Johnny's got that massive penalty. So he was an easy pass. And I'm in 12th, and the ideal position for me in this race would just be finishing 10th. That's kind of where I wanted to finish the race, but if it's not to be, it's not to be. So those two guys, you see, are quite close to each other, and I'm creeping slowly closer. So I've skipped forward a little bit now, and I've got right onto the back of Calibre. And I kind of was hoping I wouldn't get onto the back of him quite so quickly, to be honest. But I did. And I thought he was leaving a gap there for me. I nearly went for it. But like I said, I'm trying to keep it clean, so I'm trying not to pick up any penalties. I do enjoy racing on Gran Turismo. It is good fun. Now you can see that Caliber is going quite defensive. Now I've got to be careful here coming down to Eau Rouge. I've also got to be careful of the guy behind AK3RL because he is getting closer to us pair. And Caliber's not taking that particularly well at all. He's gone totally defensive by staying over to the right. So I've got no choice but to go to the left. And I'm going to have a go at him here. No, I'll back out of it. But he's made a mistake and run it totally off the track. And cuts across. And yeah, just got to be careful, guys, as I've already said. But he went really, really slow around there, so I've managed to take the position off him. And that's now moved me up to 10th place. So I have managed to sneak up to 10th, and that is because somebody pitted. And that has given me 10th, but then I made a right mess of the corner there. So I just want to show you what happened to Caliber here, because Caliber seemed to disappear off the screen. So Caliber got a half-second penalty. I flashed at him there. He made a bit of a mess of this corner, so I got up the inside of him, which was a lovely pass. Lovely. I'm just pulling a massive gap now ahead, so yeah, really happy with that move. Now if we just watch here what Caliber does, he goes off track and I think he quits out, and he does, he quits out, so yes, so happy with that. So move forward just a little bit more now and show you that AK3RL is right on the back of me, and he is desperate to get past, absolutely desperate. I'm in 10th place, guys, and I want 10th place, so I am going to battle him for this. And he's up the side of me, and it's going to be difficult, guys. Can I hold the place? Can I hold it? Can I hold it? He runs really wide there, and he feeds in behind me, but he's thinking about having another go. And backs out of it. Beautiful racing, AK3RL. So if you see the guy in 9th's pitted, he's changing his tyres. So AK3RL is going to have another go here. And I've got to say, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this race with these two. It was really good fun. So we're coming round here. I'm being mega defensive here, guys, and I'm not as quick as these two. At this point in the race, I'm nowhere near as quick as these two. And AK3RL is all over the back of me. He's desperate to get past, absolutely desperate. But then I make a mistake there, done myself absolutely no favours. I went over that line, and that is going to give me a half-second penalty, as you can see. So AK3RL is going to have another go. As you can see, I've stayed right over to the right side to be as defensive as possible. And I nearly made the mistake that the guy in the Subaru made, but I didn't, luckily. But AK3RL, I know he's faster, and I know I'm going to lose this place eventually. And he's going to try and go up the inside, and he's making the move that I made on the Supra. And it's a lovely move. Fair play to you. Fair play to AK3RL. And then he makes a mistake and runs off, so I'm going to take the place back off him again. And I can only imagine how he was feeling at this point when I took the place back. Oh, and he's doing some swerving around there. I think he's trying to heat his tyres up, because as soon as you go offline and you do those tyres up, it takes you ages to get your tyres back up to any kind of temperature with grip levels. It's crazy. So Johnny Mon is now in 10th, and AK3RL has dropped back. And then I've made a mistake. And took my penalty. And now Johnny Mon is catching me and catching me and catching me here, guys. And you can see how fast he just took that there. Through there. Remember, guys, I'm in 9th now. So JBL 90 is P8, but it's had to stop for fresh rubber. And AK3RL is looking to get past and retake his place. Oh, he thought about it, and he did. He touched him, but he got away with that, guys. He got away with that. And now JBL 90 is in 11th. So he's going to come out behind us. I'm now in 8th place, so really happy with this. Oh, and AK3RL is really getting annoyed now. And he knows he's quicker, but can he get past him? That is the question. But the good thing is, guys, while these two are battling it out, it means that I'm starting to just have a little bit of a gap breathing space that I need. Oh, and it is close between these two. Oh, and he goes up the inside. Oh, lovely move that was. Lovely move, AK. Right, he's not having it, Johnny. He's coming back at him. He's coming back at him. No, can't do it. That was a nice move. Respect to AK3RL, because that was good. So obviously now I've seen him in mirrors and I've gone, oh no, AK's coming back at me, going to come back at me again. And I've still got 2 laps to go. But so far the race has actually been pretty good for me. It's been clean. But you can see he's getting closer and closer. They both are, actually. And if you look at lap 2 and 3 for AK, they're way faster than any of my lap times. So I know I'm in trouble here. So we've gone back to me. And here we go. AK is going to make a move around the outside. I'm not fighting him for it, guys. I'm not fighting him for it. I just need to survive here. Oh, and Johnny Mon just tapped the back of me, and that made me tap the back of AK, and luckily we got away with that. But of course now I'm under threat here from Johnny Mon. And look at the tight line that AK took there. A really tight line. So I'm hoping here, Eau Rouge, AK is going to make a mistake. Oh, he has a bit of a wobble. And I get a good run on him here. A really good run. And I get to the left of him. This is the race for me, this. I can't stop myself. Can't stop myself. And I've almost got the place. Oh, but I made a mistake on the exit there. And he's took the place back off me again. And then Johnny's just tapped me again. He loves tapping me out, Johnny does. But the battle commences again. As you were, boys and girls. Look how far away we are from everybody else in the race. We're just having our own scrap, us three, which was actually quite good fun, to be fair, so I can't really complain. So that's it now, guys. AK's off. I'm not going to catch him now. You've got to remember that my tyres are, at this point in the race, pretty much done. and I'm making mistake after mistake, and then Johnny smashes me off at track. Thanks, Johnny, for that. Really appreciated it. And then we come across the line, guys, at the end. Johnny's going to be in 9th, and I'm going to be in 10th. 10th place for me. So we are going to start the next race. This is race 2. Okay, so we're at the back again. Got AK in front of me. Nobody behind me because I'm at the back. And again, this is just going to be another race to try and get my safety rating up. So try and keep out of trouble as much as possible. So as you can see, right from the beginning, the other guys are already well off in front. And then I'm making a beautiful mistake of running wide, which basically means that they get away in front. And I've got Eau Rouge all to myself at the back. And then I run it wide as well. So that went really well. So great beginning to the race. Okay, so skipping forward a bit, guys, and you'll see the 4 people all battling it out. Now, I'm coming there, look. So this guy, his car's reset because it thought he was cutting a corner, so even though he got knocked off. So Chaos, his name is. So Chaos, I'm going to take on this bend coming up here. Well, it's tight. No, I didn't actually take him. I do apologise for that. I thought I had taken him, but I hadn't. But he does get in my way coming down here, and for whatever reason he lets me go. I don't think he wanted to battle me through there, which is fair enough. And you've got Easy Peasy in front, Easy Peasy in front of us in a Viper. Now there's going to be something interesting regarding that Viper, and we'll see this at the end of the race. So coming forward just a little bit. There's not a lot going off, guys, at this point. We've Easy PC, but then I'll make a mistake, you see. Easy PC's got half a second penalty. And he is quite close to the back of me. And we are running round at the back still. And like I said, guys, I'm hoping for a top 10. That is the goal. If I can finish in the top 10, I will be happy. In the last race we finished 10th, so I'm hoping to match that. But I made a mistake there. Did you see what I did? Made a mistake. Burnt my tyres and then lost control and then ran wide. So we're coming forward here. I've run it wide there again. So I've made a few mistakes in these races today, this week, I've got to be honest. I made a right mess of that. It took me ages to get back on track. But you've got Easy Peasy took a penalty, so that's allowed me to get in front of him. Chaos is swerving about quite a lot, which is making it difficult for me to stay with him. Then we all made a mistake there, guys. We all took that corner, that chicane terribly. Easy PC made a bit of a hash of that as well. So between us, we're all doing really well at the back, aren't we? So the grip levels on these hard tyres in these conditions is absolutely awful. Now, Easy Peasy's like, he's all over the place here, coming through there. He obviously made a right mess of that. You can see about how much time he lost. So I'll try and get onto the back of Chaos again. See if we can get him to make a mistake. Not there, we're not. And you can see now he's made quite a, he's set up a nice big gap. So now I've got the guy in the Viper all over the back of me. We've got someone called I Am Speed who's pitting. An easy peasy, gets past me there, no problems whatsoever. I've got to admit, I was thinking, how on earth did he get past me there like that? All will be revealed at the end. So I Am Speed is now coming out on medians after running on hards. And as we come along here, I'm all over the back of Easy Peasy again. And I've given myself a half-second penalty. I've gone up the inside of him. And then he tries to do the switchback. And made a bit of a mistake there, so it's allowed him to get up the inside. And taking the place back again. And you can see I Am Speed is now catching up and getting closer. But remember, he's pitted and changed to mediums, and we're still using the hards. Okay, and as we come through here, he's right on the back of me now, and he's going to back out of it here. And I've totally out-positioned myself. I think I was trying to be defensive at that point there. And he's so much quicker than me through that section. And you notice that two other people have now pitted as well. And he's going to get up the inside of me here. And it's going to be a drag race down to Eau Rouge. And one of the guys who's pitted is now behind us. And I let him filter in front. It's not worth the battle there, I'm afraid. Now the question is, do I have enough straight line speed here to close him down? And unfortunately I don't at this point. But he makes a massive mistake there, totally outbraked himself, so I've managed to snatch the place back. But he has filtered in front of the other guy who had pitted. Oh, and he got punted straight off. I Am Speed, and in slow-mo, there you go, guys. Oh, he got punted straight off. Well, interesting from this angle, because you're going to see he will take his revenge. Watch as he comes around the corner here, and little tap, see ya, and gets his revenge. A little bit naughty, but he got proper punted off there, so not really fair on him. And I don't know what's happened to the guy, but he's well gone now. But as you can see, look at the gap that I've now made between me and I Am Speed. I've really opened up a gap now. Now bear in mind that I'm on hard use tyres and he was on mediums. I'm in 9th place and keeping 9th. So just skip forward a little bit here to show you. He did start catching me up, but then he made a right mistake. Totally loses control on the rumble strip. And he is off and into the barriers. Boom. Now skipping to the final lap and the final couple of corners. As you remember, I was in 9th place. Now remember that Viper that we talked about earlier? Well, that Viper is in a battle with that Chaos in the Ferrari. And as we go over the line here, you're going to see the Viper just drops down and drops down and drops down. Now the reason why he dropped down and I got 8th place was because he's using medium tyres, and he used them all the way through the race, and you are supposed to use hard tyres. So he was in 7th place, and as you can see, his tyres are gone, and then he just drops down because he got a 1 minute penalty. So yeah, he didn't follow the rules, guys. He should have used hard tyres in the race. So there you go, 8th place, so happy with that. Kept it clean and kept out of trouble. So thank you very much for watching this week's racing, and we're back again soon with some more racing in Gran Turismo. Thank you and goodbye.